It's always funny to me the way ideas occur to me. That writing side of my mind and that writer's side of my mind. I'll be laying down to go to bed, and that's when I get a bunch of ideas, and I want to either I try to just go to sleep and I'll inevitably forget it, or I jump back up and I grab my phone and I type some stuff in, or I grab a pen, piece of paper, napkin, whatever it is. And today I was out and about getting some errands done to do with our medical stuff and, getting rid of our car and everything, turning the tag in, whatever. And as I'm on the bus, because of the walking around in the Florida heat and everything and the impact it has on both mine and my sister's health and all that, the thought occurred to me as, this woman got on the bus and started talking to somebody who she apparently was familiar with about her child being in daycare and she was going to pick him up. And the thought just struck me, I'm probably going to be dead before I ever meet anybody and have a chance to settle down to have kids with. And then I started thinking, sort of the train of thought went to like, do I really I used to want to be able to have kids. I used to want to have a family like my mom and dad did. And there was a time where I thought I was almost going to line up a situation very similar to how, our dad did. The man who raised us that I call my dad was technically my stepdad. But he had known, my mom before she had me and everything. And when the marriage that birthed me broke apart because the guy was a psycho criminal type, she got back with him, and that's, how my sister came about. And I knew this girl named Lisa who I really had a big time crush on, but she was engaged. She had a child, and her significant other was really a deadbeat and an asshole. And I thought maybe, it was going to kind of be a similar situation where I would, we would be together, that type of thing. Unfortunately, that never happened for reasons. And, but yeah, this train of thought today, and then I see almost in answer to that, one of these anti-abortion, signs on the side of the road, and it's shows a baby's face going like, and how long will I be around? And then it says some statistical information about how long after conception there's a heartbeat, and trying to really guilt you, take your rights away and take the choice, so to speak, from the woman or from the parents. Give your baby up for adoption. Automatically you don't have the right to choose. And again, it kind of solidified that idea. Like, do I really want to bring a child into this world? Do I really want to, with my health problems already at 35 years old, how do I know I'm going to be around long enough? I don't want to bring a child into the world and then croak, like as happened with, our dad and everything, because our lives really haven't been all the better for it. We've been very strong, we've kept going, and we've had each other, my sis and I, but I don't want to do that to a kid. I don't want to bring a kid into, with all the good that there is in this world and the best foot forward I always try to put forward. You know, I that's what occurred to me on this bus. And then we're at the DMV. My sister needed to get a new ID card, and I needed to trade in the tag and whatever. And I see this guy, with his kid playing around. The kid's really excited. He's walking around. He hasn't been up on his feet very long, but he was really excited to be walking around, and everybody was laughing. And all of a sudden, it's like I kind of backpedal, and I'm like, nah, there's still hope. Maybe I will have a family someday, kind of thing. And it's funny the way things go through your mind. And then the bus ride home, I'm just watching out the front window of the bus, and I'm thinking, that is one hell of a humongous windshield. I wonder where they go to repair that thing, like when you see windshields in a car, and it's just like, compared to the bus, and there's no like line, divider down the glass. Is one gigantic sort of plexiglass or glass windshield. And it's just the weird shit that goes through your mind when you're out and about. I don't know, but yeah, just sort of random video sharing random thoughts, and post some of yours below.